There we go. Now it should be. I had it both muted. I had them muted by accident. I should have audio for both things up now. Thank you for letting me know. Where the hell is my shit? I need my repair hammer. Voice slash game's a little quiet. Alright, give me 1 second. The mic I have a little quiet because it picks up noise in the background sometimes. Let me know if that works better. Oh, okay. I didn't expect that. It's fine. Hey, yo, I don't like the fishes in this game. Shout. Appreciate you guys. So where did I put those? I mean, maybe? I think so. Mm. There it is. Brother, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Alright, we'll just. Alright. Kind of fucked now. Have I leveled up my 29? Oh! there's something under here. Is the stream
Of course
lagging at
I'm
all
proud
on
to
Twitch?
do my duty, but it's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow. That's it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, believe me. Those assassins got what they wanted. The Emperor is dead.
I'll
They
bet.
got no reason to come back.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But will the captain listen? No. We must have a presence. The prison must remain secure.
Yeah, what a laugh, huh? Just who are we keeping secure? Dreth? Since that...
Yeah, well, I guess you can't blame Captain
I gotta get through
Montrose
this whole
too
thing
much.
without killing a guard.
This is his big career move, after all.
Be interesting.
Got to impress that lot upstairs.
Yeah, true enough. Oh, well. I best be getting back to my watch. Hey, don't forget, we're meeting for drinks later at the Bloated Float.
Oh, I'll be there. How could I miss a chance to see you cower before that big orc bouncer?
I ain't afraid of no one. Courage is my middle name. Oh, never mind. Must have been the wind.
Yeah, it was the wind. No, I fucked it up. Fuck. How the hell?
I have to admit, I'm going to miss you, Dreth. The late-night beatings, your pitiful little cries for help.
Filthy
Save
cur.
before I
I
fight.
told you I was going to get out of here. My time's almost up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, what's it been? 7, 8 years? We've had a good long run, you and me. I always knew it would end someday.
11 years in this rat-infested hole. But I'm getting out, and you'll still be stuck in here.
Oh, yeah? And where will you go?
Hold on. What happened to the subtitles?
Huh? What will you do? You can't survive.
I'll remember that when I'm lying on the beaches of Somerset Isle with your wife, you imperial pig.
Right. And you'll be rich, too. Oh, and you'll become a king. You know what I think, Dredd? I think you'll be back. You lot always come back.
You'll see, you imperial dog. When I get out of here, all of Tamriel will know my name. Valen Dreth. Valen Dreth.
All right, all right. I'm tempted to let you out right now if you'll just shut up.
He's gone. Brother. There we go.
Wait, I know you. You're the one. Come on, you've got to help me. What's the...
I gotta level up Blade and something else. I think this
Hello? Who's there? Whatever it was is gone now.
Shit. That was so close. Oh. Okay, that one was... Surprised he didn't see me there. In the right way. Never mind, no, I'm not. Let's see.
Get away from me.
So, you infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Vale and Dreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent. In addition to your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice. While carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality.
Hey,
A powerful
yo,
tool indeed.
nah, take it away. I'm gonna sell that bit.
I have a... We're usually... You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortier. Inside, you will find Mortier waiting for you. You see, Francois Mortier is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people. So they have sent an enforcer to here. You will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortier's death in the enforcer's presence. Mortier himself will provide. This is an unusual contract. Mortier had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. The knife I... Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
so good to see you. Is there anything you need?
Who will help an old beggar?
Fucking had a sneeze real quick.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members.
Holy shit. Hold up.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns Northern Goods.
Oh,
Goodbye.
What is it?
This is bad, but I can get my stuff fixed. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this, let's see what we've got here.
I need this. I need to repair this. Repair this.
Good that you want to get better.
Oh, I spent way too much gold, but okay.
I'm pretty handy.
I'll be
What
fine
needs
with
to be
this.
fixed?
It's not.
What can I interest you in?
Oh, okay. Well, at least I can sell my stuff to you. I'll keep that. Goblin totem stuff.
A fine transaction.
1200. If I would have known that, bro, she's selling it for 15. What is this? I got scammed, brother. Hell no. 70. How much you selling it bit for? 115.
Tell your friends about it.
Hell nah, you scamming.
Have a look at my
Hold on.
wares. We'll see.
Here.
You're pathetic.
Oh,
I'm not buying that. I accept. I have no choice. Yeah, I get it.
Never mind, it didn't work the way I thought
Are
it
you
would.
serious?
Yeah.
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
So current skill knows. Training skill generated. Yes.
Farewell.
So hold up. Did I just look? Armor up to 19. Cannot repair magic items. I gotta get to level 25 to repair magic items. Check blade.
Hello.
Let me
Only
see.
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I'll sell you this. I'll sell you this. I'll sell you this.
Thank you for your You too.
What the hell? Please don't do that. I feel like I sold art. Excuse me.
Hello. Let's do business. That seems a fair price. A good price for a good customer. A fine transaction. Pay attention, and you can learn a lot. Good day.
Okay, so how the heck did I lose so much money then?
So what's this about? Go ahead. Not smart to carry around broken equipment. You too.
What's up here? Oh. I'm not trying to do all that. I don't want to pay no fine. Can I change my quest? Oh, let's go. Okay, we're gonna do the Thieves Guild now.
where are you? Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of mine.
You have my ear,
See
citizen.
you again, sweet lady of Wayrest, so fine.
Shit.
Look out! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Ah! Die, cur!
That the best you can do?
Tidings. Me children are starving. Please help. Go ahead. Battlehorn. Take care.
Do I know you? Ah, yes. Another scout. He is... You'll never leave... Be patient and wait for the other. Somehow, I think we will meet again.
Try gaze.
I really don't have... Everyone is here. The Thieves' Guild is not a myth. We are followers of the Grey Fox, and I am his doyen. Merely by finding me, you have passed the first test. It's unusual for us to have 3 potential recruits at the same time. Rather than the normal test of skill, I'm going to make this a contest.
That's not fair.
Methridel, you know the rules. However, for Amuse and the newcomer, let me state them clearly. Whoever brings me the diary of Amantius Electus without killing him will be invited into the guild.
Ha! I'll have it before sunrise.
Somewhere in the Imperial City, the beggars will help you locate it for a price. I can sell you lockpicks if you need them. One more thing. You cannot kill each other during this trial. We may be thieves, but we're not murderers.
Maybe...
Here you go. Here you go.
He lives in
Now
the
get outta
Elven
here.
Gardens district.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight
Who the
you'll
hell?
get.
What I do?
Phil, somebody help! Come quickly! We've got a burn!
Look out!
I thought bro got to tell on me. Oh hell no, she finna pickpocket me. Okay, let's not have it.
confused? Congratulations! You have returned with the diary. You have earned the right to join the Thieves Guild. You now owe your loyalty to our guildmaster, the... First, never steal from another member of the guild. Second, never kill anyone on the job. This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters can be slain if necessary. Third, don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront. You can pay your fines to the guards, serve your time, or pay me half. Consider it done. Oh. The best source of... However, you need more experience. When you've... He's a 2 years ago. All... What do you want to know? The door... I am... What do you want? Breaking any of the 3 rules means expulsion from the Thieves Guild. If blood price is for each person slain, you can pay any of... Job? Look, when he... However... Well, so you should check... What do you want? The best fences are only available to the higher rank Thieves Guild members. Here's a list of... Ongar lives in Bruma. He doesn't have much money, but he's the only place you can sell hot property if you are new to the Thieves Guild. Shadow hide you.
Let's see.
Good morning.
Hi! Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked. Now
Good
the
to see
prophet
you.
ranting about the end of the world. It can't be. I see you are with the Grey Fox. What do you... I can handle some... Oh. Bruma. Oh, we'll see. Armand, they can make all your outstanding... What? The Shadow hide you. Good day. What can I do for you today? Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. good journey to you. How are you? I'm really...
Bro, how do I sell my stuff to
Shadow
you?
hide you.
Whatever. Nope.
I'm really... I'm listening. We understand. How nice. See? That'll get you. See? Was that hard? What do you want to know? I can handle some. Shadow hide you.
Good morning.
Hi.
Bro, sleeping. I guess I'm about to save. They broke or something?
I'm really tired. Can we get on? What do you... I can handle some... Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? A fine transaction.
Ooh, I can sell him this. Fortify light armor on self, fortify security, resist magic on self. I'm keeping that one. Fire shield. I might sell this one actually.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else? I think I can move this item. I'm glad that's done. Shadow hide you.
So outside. Oh! Apologies. We can't steal from the poor.
Hello there.
Yo. Almost got myself caught. I just need to find one more thing that costs like a little bit of money. Come on, man. Shouldn't be this hard. Why they all broke?
Can you spare a coin?
No. Houses for sale? How do I buy the bit?
Hi. Speaks it. What do you... The general trader and clothier and armorer are on the terraces to the west. Goodbye.
What?
All right then, I'm listening.
What's going on
Greetings to you.
I ran
Any idea
across a
what
couple
Grum
of
will
mud
do now
crabs
that
in-
old
Tidings,
Bainland
citizen.
is dead.
How about that? Good day.
Goodbye.
Oh!
Oops.
Oh! Putrid, you... I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You too.
Nice. Oh, isn't this the guy I killed last time? I think I already killed this kid. He needs free money now. thought I killed him. I guess I was wrong.
It's you. Hello. Hi. Have you heard about Kvatch?
Good to see you.
They say the Daedra came from Oblivion. Unreal. Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? I'm glad that's done. For you, of course. Shadow hide you. Yes. I understand the fighters guild is hiring. New members. Not bad. Uh-huh. Bye. Farewell. Hello. I'm really... Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
Wait, do I have to buy 50 gold worth of stuff?
I'm glad that... What do you want to know? Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? You drive a hard buck. I'm glad that's... Shadow hide you. What kind... Good journey to you.
What is it now? We're looking for a... If you're interested, training, beds, and good hard work. Can't beat it.
Hello! How goes it? Unreal. Please, go on. Certainly. Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? I think I can... I'm glad that's done. Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
Mount fenced.
I'm glad that's done. Shadow hide.
Okay. 50. Almost there. Okay. Let's continue the main story.
Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Hello.
You have my ear, citizen.
Greetings to you.
Oh, there we go. No. Switch it up.
How goes it?
Hold on. I'm just gonna put up this thing I'm watching right now, just to have on stream.
All right, man, we back. Another episode of.
Nah, bro, for real, bro. I actually wore it on TV though.
Yeah,
I mean, you feel me, bro? You know, bro, I'm still the same Jake. You know what I mean? We just trying to tap in, get in where we fit in now.
Come on, for sure, for
we
sure.
appreciate that shit. That was a big look, bro. That turned our show up.
Nah, that was a moment right there. For sure. Still to my right, my dog, Young Nacho, Young Tig. How you what?
I'm chilling, bro. WrestleMania, y'all know I'm a huge wrestling fan. So we got my dog in the bit. I'm gonna let you do the honors, dog.
Come on, man. Championship.
Yeah.
Championship.
Yo.
Come on, with
My
Come on, Big
bad.
Fox
I just
20, you know
noticed
what
some
time it
speed. Put
is?
that in chat. How you doing, Big Brody?
Come on with it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. First and foremost, congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations. Now listen, he ain't the biggest wrestling fan, so he been converting over. But watching your match yesterday, like he was just like.
Sit down.
Boring.
I'm B.
My bad. Gotta take a seat real quick.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Oh, there.
Don't talk. Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Give me one second.
I do
A
not
little
fear
closer.
death. I do not fear death.
I've sworn to die.
Oh, paradise awaits me.
Search his body. I'll keep it. Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time. The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of it. Apparently, what? They took... There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need. Been better. How about you? Not bad. Anvil is all in an uproar. First, the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. Why, I never knew. Yes. Good day. It's you. Hi. Winston. I just worked. Take care. Hail.
If you're looking for luxury, there's no better place to stay.
What is it, Sid? Have you shopped at the Gilded Carafe?
I've browsed
Well
Claudette's
met.
shop, but I haven't spent a lot of time there.
Go ahead,
Well
I'm
met.
listening.
You have my
What's going
ear,
on with you?
citizen.
Dang, how far is this place? Went through like 4 different doors.
Ah! Speak.
The hell?
What?
Ah, you... Goodbye.
Welcome. You... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Goodbye.
Buy something from him? I didn't pay attention. Learn blah blah blah. Under the Mythic Dawn, he will continue to track down Tarmina at the next bridge. She'll be able to tell you more about the Mythic Dawn.
What? You know... Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then. Find them, huh? It is clear from the text that main... I believe those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy. If you... Here, as I fin... The too big. The main...
It was so nice chatting with...
Maybe not. Move this. No. I'll just keep this as. Make sure I see. Next time that happens.
What is it, citizen?
Well met. Greetings to you. Well met.
60,000 people, all laws. What's that moment like walking out that tunnel when you about to get to it?
Man, bro, you know what it was? Man, I remember looking out a jail cell window, man, to looking out, you feel me, looking out of an airplane, man, you know, just on the way. But it was very special, just definitely having my son over here, Johnny Fatu, you know, but
well
the
met.
family parents to pull up. Not only that, man, last time WrestleMania 9 was in Las Vegas.
Oh.
You know, I mean, last time WrestleMania was in Las Vegas.
I gotta
It
go
was
buy
WrestleMania 9. And my wife always says this, man, history always repeats itself. So for us to double back and for another on Hawaii, Roman Reigns to main event in Las Vegas, but also to have the Fatus on here, man, it just don't get no better. It really doesn't, you know. Just a special moment.
Speak.
For real though, bro, that shit was hella cool though, bro, when they was out there yelling Fatu though. Bro, you had me like this though. Man, that ain't nothing but a beautiful thing, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think Roman and them had a great match, but I told him y'all stole the night, you know, LA Night.
Oh,
I thought y'all was incredible, bro. I was like, nah, they wrestling for real, bro. Like they putting on a show, and at that moment we looked at each other.
Did I go through the wrong one?
For sure.
Now, when you went to the top rope, my boy said, oh, he got that in the arsenal.
Oh, when you hit them backflips, I saw, yeah, that's my
Shout out to Jeff Hardy, though. Jeff Hardy, to Jerry, you know what I mean? Like, bro, and my family, bro, you know, man, I'm just trying to put forth, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always good to be a part of the family, but I don't want to be one of those assholes that
sure. Now listen, you asked about this. He in the building. There you go. Freaky Mike.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I see you on the elevator, bro.
He the wrestler. He the one.
They just wrestled with helmets on.
Excuse me?
Nah, so they just wrestled with helmets on back in the day. They didn't do what you did.
Shout out Jay Uso.
What can I do for you?
I just turned out because I heard y'all on the last podcast. It sounded like bro was getting mad. He always mad. Nigga, I used to do that. Hold on, bro.
Good to see you.
Overall, shout out to Big Brother. Shout out to Big Brother.
For sure, man. One time for Sean for getting us out here, man. It's one of my favorite moments of the show, man. It's called Making the Milestones. So for you, obviously, you know what I'm saying, championship status, and you talk about your journey there. Now when you got the big bag, what's that moment when you first got your final, like, breakthrough situation? What's that move, like, what's that purchase? What's that thing you just like, all right, we on it?
Man, shit. Man, it was paying my rent on time. Hey, bro, because I remember nobody wanted my autograph, bro. The only thing I was signing, bro, is when I used to sign my papers, bro, when I was getting out of jail. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, but we came a long way, though. And, you know, bro, man, bro, it really just feels good to see my parents happy. And
Speak.
everybody always say, congratulations.
Damn.
Nah, but man, it's really my wife.
I don't
man.
gotta be like
they
that.
say it take a
Speak.
village to raise somebody.
Okay.
Oh, brother. I'm proving, I mean, like, it came all through here, but, man, it ain't, you know, we just trying to get it where we fit in, though. But overall, though, bro, man, it was a great moment, though, bro. It really was. It was cool.
I can feel the energy still, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, it was keeping 100, bro. I literally just woke up and said, threw this thing on, bro. Let's go get it today.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
Yeah, we here right now.
And you know what's crazy? Just based off your energy, I knew you gotta be a Raiders fan. That's a different type of energy.
Okay. So we gonna keep it 100, you know, cause bro, I'm from Northern California, to be exact. You know what I mean? And man, bro, keep it 100, bro. I love everybody over there. I mean,
Good to see you.
California, but it's different though. None
Bro,
against Southern.
where
Interesting.
is this guy at?
Oakland Raiders,
I need to find the dude that sells me
Sacramento
lockpicks.
Kings, I hit y'all with the Vladdy Divac though. Bro, I'm a real Sacramento King, man. And man, I just love where I'm from, man. You know, man, if you talk about everything like what you said earlier, bro, it's just I'm just doing it and trying to represent for all my people in Northern California. So, I mean, I love
Greetings to you.
Sacramento, man. Stand up.
Speak.
Man, listen, man. Speaking that real, we talking about it, man. Everything's so expensive. And you talking about your first breakthrough moment, shit. Paying your rent on time. That's real. A lot of people going through situations, they gotta make it happen. Listen, you trying to tap in your first steps to financial freedom? Tap in with Chime, you know what I'm saying? Get that secure credit card. Credit card builder for them. No annual fees, no interest, no credit checks. It's for everyone.
Yeah, that was one hell of doing an ad. Let's run the fade.
Hello there. If you're looking to join the arena as a combatant, you need to head down to the Bloodworks and talk. If you're here to bet on a fight, on the other hand, that's a lot of chances.
Man, it's funny, like you said, man. He'll come along now as a new
If,
wrestler fan to
by
see
any chance,
everything going on,
you're
like,
interested in actually fighting in the arena, you need to head down to the Bloodworks and speak with me. Oh, just head through the door here on my right and take the stairs down. Be on your best behavior. Have a good day now.
But man, it's just like I said, man, just preparing for it. It's more of a mindset thing. You know, so many steps going on left and right. People pulling left and right, but you know, man, we need that time. Shout out to my brother. Support, man.
Said to my right? Oh, his right. Okay.
Theme
Never
song,
mind.
by the
I'm
way.
done.
You feel me? None against Jay. You know what I mean? Man, shout out to Solo though, man. But man, my brother Solo told me it's okay, man. Just step away from everything real quick. Get your head in the right space.
Stop talking already! And who in Shinji's name? And if you're one of those idiots who thinks they have something to prove...
Man, bro, just to get prepared for it, like, it's just all that process, bro. You gotta remember, man.
I'm a busy. I don't know who you are. You what? You want to be a combatant? Wait, you're serious, aren't you? All right. Now let me give you your battle raiment. It's the uniform of all arena combatants. Do you want a light raiment, huh? You sure? Put that on. See if it fits okay.
You come out the music, the vibe, then that long walk to the ring, and then it's showtime.
Man, that walk was hella
That's
long.
Isabel Andronicus, crappy old woman who sits over there. She's dear to me. So if you that's me, genius. The first, the reigning, the important, at least that's what.
Because at the end of the day,
You fight for the blue team. You fight against the yellow team. In order to fight in the arena, the battle raiment covers your entire body. You can use your own helmet, shield, and weapon, so the battle raiment's already in. You can compete in, if you actually manage to win a fight. Don't get a move on.
We just ain't family. Jacob didn't just get hired because I'm a part of the family. No, like, bro, we had to put in the work. And just like what Roman Reigns says and Jey Uso says, grind in the door. You ain't got to post you working out.
All right, maggot. Look, when you're ready.
And to see all y'all on that stage last night, everybody shining, man.
Bro, especially on one night.
Yeah, that was crazy. On WrestleMania.
You feel me? Hey, bro, shout out to my sister Naomi, man. I mean, bro, she one of the realest cats though ever up in there, bro, doing it. And, man, damn, I just thought about it. You was actually all on the same night, though.
Yeah, then I see how Roman was walking out. He had all the pictures of everybody.
Heights you put in my bill. My father could tell me, kid, the Ron Simone's out there to see, Rikishi, Yokozuna, and the great Samu, like, man, let's just keep rolling and going, man.
Man, listen.
Don't you ever...
We gotta do this again, man.
Have a good day now.
One more time for you, man. Congratulations on getting that, man. We can't wait to see what's coming next, baby. For sure. Come on,
we appreciate you.
That was quick. Stay tapped in, Club 5.
Unfortunate. Couldn't find anything else. Let's keep
What are you waiting for? You signed up for this, maggot. Get a move on.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Hold up.
For this match, we've got some fresh meat, 2 brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste any time. Let the battle begin.
Oh, I don't need shit.
Now and rest. You earned it.
Let's see, what else can I watch real quick? Actually, maybe not.
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pit comment. If you're
By
on
the
Rumble,
9
press the red
divines,
button
you
to
did
save
it.
up to
Here,
30
kid.
videos or
This is your
become
payout for the
censored
victory.
only $8 a month.
Okay, so you're not a complete loser. Don't get cocky. Let me know when you're ready for it.
Or JK.
Now that.
This channel is from investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing an educated society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to
I'm a
understand
busy
their
man.
perspective on why they
What
engage
is
in
it?
these conversations online with people that are not adults. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought process.
What are you waiting for?
of adults
Get a
online
move
with
on.
unsupervised persons underage. These videos are not designed to harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Who will prevail? The pit dog from the yellow team or the pit dog from the blue team? Let's find out. Lower the gates. Yeah! We have a winner.
Keep on looting.
All hail the combatant from the blue team, Victor.
Okay, so the yellow team ain't gonna fight itself, you lazy pit dog. You must.
Yeah, have you seen this guy around here? We're looking for him here, yeah.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, do you know where he is? He's in the locker room. In the locker room? Oh, what? No. You should snitch on. Well, that's fine. I'm coming to watch. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm going to the team room. We just got to log in to do the Yeah.
I don't blame him. I will too.
Houston, Texas. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's into golf too. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Are you ready for a bloodbath?
Oh, dude, you guys following?
The winner of this match will advance in rank, so the stakes are high.
Pit dogs, show us what you're made of.
Okay.
Does he have a bow? Yes, he does.
This is the part where you fall down and leap.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earn it.
You okay?
How you winning, bitches?
Stay out of whatever's out.
What the hell?
I mean, yeah, I mean, we can just talk about it and whatever. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just giving you the chance to talk about it because, you know, I know you're not a bad dude and all that stuff, but, Sure, well, I'm talking about, kind of messages and stuff.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're no longer a pit dog. That's right. You've actually advanced in rank. Congratulations. You know what brawler rank is worth around here? Nothing. Okay.
Did I level up yet?
I don't know who you're talking about because, like I said,
Or am I not getting any, like, XP out of this?
I don't care what you believe you have. The point is, I'm not going to admit to anything.
Okay, well, that's totally fine. You know, because it's not about you admitting.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. This match is a battle of the brawlers. Let your voices be heard as these brave warriors fight for glory. Combatants, begin! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. You'll never take me down. Am I supposed to be impressed? Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team.
That's totally fine, and you know, but you know,
Go to the blacksmith, get that fixed.
Four wins is okay, kid, but it don't make you grand champion.
This isn't about getting proof. The proof is important, okay? So the proof isn't about Excuse me. Do you guys have a membership here? Can you just talk to him if you don't mind? Just keep it warm. Can you just go talk to him? Tell him. Hey. Are you guys like you guys can talk to him outside of the gym? But you I see you guys walk in, like I said something to you guys, and then you guys didn't say anything to me back. You guys went straight to the basketball court. Yeah. And you guys don't need.
Basketball court about what? I didn't go on the basketball court.
No, not you. I know you remember.
Yeah,
I know you remember.
I'm not doing that. He came at me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys didn't even.
I was having a private conversation with another gentleman, and then he's telling me he's right. All this, and I have also evidence showing that my account's been. So in so many words, I don't care what he wants to say. The point is, you still got to prove it. You can't tell me. I don't care what you believe. At the end of the day, okay. But like, I know I have privacy.
Welcome to a... Knowledge is power.
Big level up.
You too. Go ahead.
Never mind, no, it's not.
I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed?
I'm with it. Let's respect his business and just take it outside. Okay, let's just do that. All right, like not in the locker room. That's all. Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
That's correct. It's not about a sport. We should probably just let's go outside where nobody can overhear. Only because you know my manager is. Yeah. I respect you. Let's get Greg.
Goodbye.
Bring anything to this gym or
Go ahead.
You know, we don't want your membership in jeopardy or anything like that.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Just hash it out in private over there. Can we just do that? That's probably the best idea because, you know, obviously I have what I have here. I'm willing to just go address it with you away from everybody. You see, I didn't read anything because I'm not trying to have anybody know.
Take care.
Huh?
Can you hear it now? I know he doesn't want to hear it, and I understand that.
Okay.
But like, if you need somebody like recording for you or anything, like you got you, but like it's not in the gym. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need any like backup or anything like that, we got you. Like, but it's not in the gym.
Yeah. Can we just go to like the side of the building and just address it there, dude?
How do I charge it up?
Well, I don't want to be by the cops.
Okay. Well.
Because I know they have the law. I'm not going to sit here and let you.
Okay. Well, do I look like the cops?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm not.
You honestly
Okay.
can just go right outside the door.
Yeah, Greg. Let's not bring any to him. He has a job to do. Let's at least do that.
You good? As long as you're fine. You're good. As long as I'm, front desk.
Yeah.
I can see y'all like y'all good.
Okay. They just are curious about what's going on. I told them they do have no right. They do have no right. They do have. I said they do have no right. They have no right. Correct.
Part of our
First Amendment. Yep.
No, not First
Fifth Amendment.
Not Fifth Amendment.
Okay.
It has to do with our actual federal act.
Okay. Well, let's just go find a quieter place outside. Let's just not bring any with anybody else. Can we at least agree on that, James or Greg?
Well, first of all, I don't even know what this is about.
Okay.
I just know you're telling me about 2 people's names, and I have no idea who they are. I don't care if you have really anything about this and that.
Right.
I just, you know.
Yeah, just if you don't mind, just please don't call the cops.
No, you're good.
Okay. Well, what I am gonna do, because you know we are in a public place and it is for safety reasons.
Well,
Okay, do you want me to just talk? Maybe it is. So what's the point of that here? Let's at least get away from it.
No, you good.
I don't know what this is all about because I don't care what they say. They have to go back, even if it is this.
Okay.
You understand how I can take that, right?
Okay, well that's the point is. Okay. You want them to turn the cameras? Does that make you feel
I
better?
want them to get away from me and get on my face.
Okay.
I will have to. Yes.
Okay, well we know that, so. Look, look, Greg, I can put them in the car. Do you want, would that make you feel more comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So if I put them in the car, like, I mean, I want to have a conversation. I mean, I'll go out of my way to make you feel comfortable because, you know, I understand. I understand it's all a lot. Hey. Hey, well, what's your name, man? I'm going to send him to the car. Say again? Parker. Parker. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send him to the car. You guys, just go in the car. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Are you a lawyer?
No, I'm not a lawyer.
Okay, well then I don't have to have this conversation with you.
No, you don't, and I also don't have to have it with you either. So basically, I'm only having it with you because I do think you are a good person, and I walk out of your own gym. You're not a member, that's why.
Thanks, Kitty. Oh, you had those keys. Okay.
What are you doing there?
Never met the people you're talking about.
Right. Right. And the fact that there wasn't a meeting and the fact that, you know, there obviously seems to be a line, is the reason why I'm actually just taking the time to actually have a conversation with you about it. Because, yeah, if there was a meeting, who knows? Who knows, right? I don't know if it would be me talking to you or somebody else or them or whatever. That's why I am talking to you, because we are,
Because you keep this short so I can get back into my gym.
oh, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just letting you know every single thing is saved and I'm willing to get it addressed, okay? Who's saving it? Everything, okay. Why? Well, it seems like there's some stuff that was said between you and 2 other people. I'm not saying you're to blame. Who am I? I'm Gordon Flowers. Okay, totally fine. I'm Gordon Flowers. With a group called... Okay, we should make sure kids don't talk to adults online, okay?
Well, why are we in line when there's laws against it? When I know it's right, but in so many words, if you're going to say on your house, you don't understand what you're saying. If they don't have any rights to be online. I'm supposed to be protected as an adult, okay?
Correct.
And if I feel in any shape or form I'm being threatened by you, okay, you're coming at me about something. Regardless of what you want to believe, I don't know who you are, I don't know anything about you, and regardless of what you know about me, you know nothing.
No, and I'm fully willing and...
Because you do have what's called First Amendment right, which has to do with freedom of speech, and that's also fiction. Yeah. So regardless of what you want to believe, you also can't censor me.
Yeah, and I'm fully willing, and I fully understand. I'm not like a lot of people. These people here, so therefore you're doing that. I'm not with that. I don't know why you're on that. That's something I don't understand.
Well, that goes back to the parents.
Correct.
Not, how can I put this? Not protecting the other people, because if they're trying to single a person out and do something that's illegal, that's on their end.
I agree.
As an adult.
I agree.
I'm not doing nothing with anybody. And the thing is, I also have my consent. So you have to prove it was me.
Okay, well, I mean, the proof that y'all were having a conversation together is the fact that every single message phone or your house.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. You can also trace back all the other IP addresses that in my.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
And I could use that against the case.
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
Because it's also a federal crime, not a state crime. It's a federal crime.
Okay. Well, Greg.
And it's also in the actual state.
Well, Greg, I'm not doubting. Maybe. Okay. I'm just talking about summer. Okay. Well, I'm just talking about summer. So I'm not talking about.
People are. We ain't bringing up names.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about these 2 girls that were talking to you online.
And what girls are those? And half of them, like, I met this one person that said she was 19 years old. Turned out she said she was 28. And then she changed her age to another 46, if not 47.
Right.
So how old is this person?
Summer and Mandy?
No. I mean, how old is that person?
Oh, that I don't know.
So, can you monitor every person?
Can I monitor every person?
Yeah, because...
No. If it was about singling someone out that I actually wanted to go after, it wouldn't be me talking to you, okay? I'm only talking to you because I really think that you're not like a lot of other people are online, okay? So I think that there's actually, there's actually bad people online. I don't know. Okay. There's probably exist.
I don't know. I don't defend people's character until I get to know them.
Okay.
I'm not going to judge anybody.
Do you think the potential exists for there to be bad people online?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not here to defame anybody's character or slander anybody or even because that is a civil matter. Yeah. The way you look at it, I don't know. I'm not really able to. And if something's on there that's actually saying nothing wrong about me, the point is I didn't do nothing to anybody. Regardless of whether or not you mind you can't unless I did something illegal to that person, which I never did.
Okay. Well, obviously, in person, I don't think anything happened.
Excuse me?
Unless I'm wrong about that.
In person, this tells me right here with what you're telling me that by telling a person they can't go to a person by off their free will. Now, I'm not saying that's a law, but go back to civil rights where you can't. And what you're doing right here is without an actual court order.
Okay, well, you're absolutely anytime you want, and I'll be happy to have them come here if that's what you want to do. That'd be your own prerogative, okay? So if you want to say
come back to this gym once more about this matter, and it's not done through a legal matter, and it's going to turn.
That's
and that's
because these
absolutely
other
fine.
gentlemen that actually are witness to the fact we're having this conversation, that's what this turns into.
No, you're absolutely, that's totally fine. You can report me to whoever you want to report me to,
I don't
okay?
have to report it. I can just have it on file that these people are witness to the fact that you were here.
Okay. Right. So, without naming any names, there were two girls who were trying to talk to you online. Why the conversation kind of continued?
Do you understand what privacy is?
I do. I'm just asking why the conversation would
have to discuss it.
Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play the recorded phone calls, and we can just kind of go over them.
No, actually, that.
What?
Actually, because you don't have no legal law that says actually I violated the law by doing something. I have freedom of speech. I have the right to talk to whoever I want unless I actually did something illegal. I didn't do nothing to nobody. And now me and obsessively based off of assumptions that are not there.
Okay, well,
So
it's not assuming when everything's just said right here, man. Okay, so look, Greg. Again, I understand. We probably align a lot on the Constitution and stuff like that, and I think everybody's rights get. All right, but this is not one of the times. All right, this is something where your toes got a little bit dipped into some water, and we're trying to probably pull them out of the pool. Talking to people that probably is not the most appropriate to talk to.
Welcome to...
About what?
There's a...
Well, the message is
So-
here. I mean...
The room at the end of...
Okay.
Have a fine journey and keep yourself safe.
Is it only just two? It is just those two that I want to talk to you about. Okay.
This is exactly why I didn't trust them. Because I want to hear them, and because I don't trust them. They've been trying to get me to come to them.
Okay. I didn't read everything. There's a lot of messages.
Well, you need to read up on
Okay.
this and don't.
You know,
And saying you know everything. I'm allowed to feel the way I do.
Yes, I agree.
I'm outlandish by this because you're assuming defaming my character.
What did I assume?
By jumping to the conclusion of what you haven't read everything obviously.
What did I assume about you?
You don't know it.
Huh?
You don't know it.
I clearly
People
don't.
that actually single a person out, stereotype, and jump to conclusions without knowing the whole facts.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, Greg, the thing is, I don't know the whole facts. All I know is some messages were sent that some people
I don't
might...
know what these messages are about, but I know
Okay.
enough that a person can monitor their own account.
Right.
If that
Right.
was my account.
So some might take it as inappropriate about some of the messages, and I'm not even saying that because we're all guys. I mean,
Appropriate.
in nature.
What?
Pictures that were sent.
What
Pictures of diagrams, just talking about some stuff that they want to do apparently. But that's the thing. So these people were trying to bring you to them. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay.
Let me finish my conversation with that. Okay, so you're telling me a medical journal, a medical book that has medical stuff about medical. That's illegal?
Is that illegal?
Yeah.
Depending on the context,
No, it's not. That's medical journal knowledge. That is not illegal because that has to do with the medical board. If that stuff wasn't there, then they wouldn't have it there.
Yeah.
I did not notice that.
Man, I'm glad I did. I don't care. The family gave the like 1 or 2 times after their parents died. And my mother and my father-in-law. And I want to get in my house. I want to get rid of them. That's my prerogative. I didn't want no guns around.
Does he ever snap back into like a reasonable state? Like, does he ever?
I don't say nothing.
Well, like, does he ever just say like, "Hey, mom, let's go to the movies," and he never just snaps back into like reason. So he's always like this.
He's like.
Okay, it's good to know.
Yeah. I best all got the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you guys talk to him and try to reason with him.
Sure.
He's gonna get the soft text and talking to this girl. He thinks that there's. But he wants to marry her, and he doesn't think that there's anything wrong.
Does he have any kids?
No, he's kidding me. I don't think any woman will marry him.
Yeah. No.
And if they, because he thinks that he can actually take somebody and marry him.
Right. Right.
You just kind of wonder.
Yeah. All right.
Did you get electric?
They get an electronic bullet.
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna right now, Greg.
Well, I'm asking a question. Can you answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how did you get them?
Well, your mom is. We're gonna have this away. So we'll
I
see.
have it at my house.
Okay. Well, to make. So we'll see you there.
Well, actually, it is my decision.
That's her decision. So we'll see you there, man. All right. Well, we're gonna be at your house and probably however far you live. Okay. So, like I said, I mean, I'm willing to get this cleared up. If that's not something you want to do when we get there, it's totally fine. But, you know, again, I'm giving you a chance.
Why the person or whoever it was that wanted to know if they know.
Huh?
I'm glad I know the law better than you. You can laugh about it like you want. I read the books. The parents are responsible for what they do.
I agree. No, I agree with that.
And they are able.
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm willing to go over.
Go back on the Facebook. If you read the properties and when you become Facebook friends or whoever.
Okay. I'm not going to have this conversation with you here. We can have it later, okay? Because like I said, this look good. I'm willing to I'm willing to talk to you and get it addressed, okay? So I'm out of here. See you in a bit.
We'll talk over there.
Okay. I'll see you there.
This guy's.
Bro, I couldn't contain myself. Bro, roll out the window, roll out the window, roll out the window. What? What's up? Go in the back seat. He said I'm willing to have it with you outside, but I'm gonna convince him to come in. Bro, bro, inside. I was just talking to his mom, and she's like, he's always like this, and I was telling her what's going on. She's like, yeah, you can come over and talk to him. And dude, he comes out and like he's so minty, he's like a little Mr. Potato Head. And he comes out, he's so cute. He's like, you know, you can get for this. And he's like, he puts a little smile. I'm glad I know the law better than you.
Yeah, dude, I was listening.
He is so funny. Like, yeah. Like, dude, I literally just like broke down and started laughing. He's like, I was just like, and he's like, you can laugh all you want.
Try to use the fact that this place is some sort of freezing environment.
Right. I'm gonna go talk to them real quick. Who is that? It might be they're calling a raid.
fucked up, man. Bro was trying to talk to kids. He got caught. I mean, either way, you shouldn't be talking to kids. Bro got caught up. Like, stop trying to fight. Bro was talking about how he knows his rights and like all this. Like, bro.
Might just have to head to his house. Might just have to head to his house.
Please leave your message.
Here, yeah, just head to his house.
This is the first address you sent me?
Yeah. No.
Alright.
Here, just hold the live stream.
It's hot as shit.
Whoa, Jesus Christ. Well, that's correct, ma'am. What are you saying? Yeah, we aren't cops, and that's why I think it's very important we do just talk to him about this, because...
Yeah, they just want to talk to you. He
Okay.
just wants to talk to you.
Conversation between me and you.
Okay.
And it's going to stay that way.
Sure, I'm down with that.
I'm not about it. I'm just saying, I know people have electronic devices where they actually record.
Okay, so we're just gonna go to the house, and we'll talk about it away from someone else's property. Huh?
Talk here, and that's it.
Yeah, talk to him.
We're not doing it at my house because that park.
That's fine. All right, I'm gonna put my phone up in the car then, okay?
Okay.
Oh my God. Here you go, Sarah. Just put that in the middle. Yeah, take this bag too. Yeah. All right. Look, I think there's a massive problem with girls online trying to do this to people, okay? I think that's probably the main reason I'm going to talk to
Why
them.
do you think my ex-girlfriend framed me to get me fired from my job so I couldn't get my job back? Because I'll tell you another reason.
Sure.
The company also character with her because I filed a grievance against management
Yeah.
driving forklift. They didn't like it, so they never let it go. It was within my 5th year of actually working at the company. They violated OSHA laws.
Yeah.
I stood by being on the side of how the law is supposed to look at things.
Of course.
But in so many words, the company still didn't care about if I was right. So they got rid of me on purpose.
What did she try to frame you with? Just
saying I did violence when I never did it.
Oh God damn it! Like,
And then
like to her,
my ex-girlfriend.
like she said or whatever.
I have people that are witnesses that know that she's a liar and she makes up lies.
No, but she accused you of doing that to her, pretty much, like beating her.
I never did nothing.
Damn.
No, I'm saying
There's no evidence proving it.
Oh, no, no,
It's all deliberately character to get me fired.
No, but she was
because she wanted me to sue the company off for money.
Oh, okay, and you didn't do that.
I didn't do that only because I don't like the law.
Right.
Not trying to
Hey,
incriminate myself, but I don't
Yeah,
agree
you.
with the law because the laws
You
are
need
not really on
something
people's side.
special?
Especially with
Check
OSHA,
out.
I mean, it's crazy. Especially.
Well, they violate the laws all the time.
There's much I can show you.
Oh, you used to work for.
I worked there 20 years, almost got my retirement in at 25.
Oh.
Screwed me out of that.
Were you like delivery driver or?
I don't want to talk more about this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But I'm saying
What can I
it's
interest
wrong
you in?
what happened.
Okay.
It's wrong. Everybody wants to believe I've been singled out all my life by females.
Right.
And this isn't the first. And this isn't going to be the last, okay?
Okay.
Her parents are responsible if she is the age she says she is or she's not. I don't know how old the damn person is, okay? And I don't know who I was talking to or who I wasn't talking to.
Sure.
Regardless of what that says, I talk to a million people,
Right.
okay? So I don't know who you're talking to.
Well,
I know a few women throughout my life that have the name what you said.
Okay.
And I know a lot of women have the name that you have on the other end. So unless you
A man
can find, like,
blasted
I'm
thief.
not trying to be mean to you.
Walk always in
but
the shadow of Sithis.
I still know that freedom of speech, regardless of whether or not you got it as a citizen, I also know be thrown out.
So, well, obviously this wasn't because I have it right here. So,
Well, I know.
well, that's not something that I bring. Just
Well, you have to show the person, otherwise.
okay. Well, if you
I
ever want to
didn't do
report me or
anything.
charge me for that, you absolutely
I'm not
can.
gonna
What
report
is it, citizen?
Okay.
Nothing.
Right.
Because I'm not
Like
the kind
you.
of person to do that to somebody because I want to ruin your life any more
And
than
I don't want to ruin your life.
And I'm not
okay?
trying to hurt you.
I'm not trying to hurt
make
you.
it.
I'm not trying to make it. Yeah, I'm not
I
trying to do
understand
anything.
what you're trying to tell me.
I understand what you're trying to tell me.
But I know I've been extremely singled out. That's why I don't even
Yeah,
talk
and
to
I know
females in this
you've been extremely singled out. So that's why let's just clear this up so there's no more of these accusations or any
Well,
allegations.
they're going to keep coming.
Okay. Well.
And the reason why I'm saying it is because I know females.
Okay. Yes.
If they already started, I've learned from my past.
Yes.
It never ends.
Yeah. No, I agree. It never
And
ends.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to get aggressive. I don't want you
No.
thinking I'm going to lash out at you. Character, I'm not going to.
No, I don't want you to think I'm going to be character. I'm saying I'm going to do
I'm not
that.
doing that.
I'm not doing that to you.
I'm just telling you
I'm
that
just
you
telling
can't prove 100% that was me.
Okay.
What?
I'm just saying it. I know you electronic. You say, oh, he went back to my address.
This is what I like. This is what I like here. You said, and this is something that nobody else in this situation would say, except for you, and this is what I appreciate. Their parents need to be more responsible. Anybody on this type, on the end of any of these types of messages, and the fact that you went out of your way to say that, it shows me that you are not a bad person and that you actually have it together, and I appreciate that of that. Okay, so, but let's.
You have my
I want to
ear.
kind of piece together what happened. I talked to them. I want to talk to you. Okay.
Yeah, talk to them.
Well,
I don't know who you talk to. And the thing is-
Mandy and Summer. Okay.
Well, regardless of what they tell you, remember this about women, and I've learned this over the years. I've learned. Women know how to deceive men.
Yes.
Big time. They
Absolutely.
also know how to make. I mean, clarify on something. My mom, I was supposed to inherit my dad's Corvette. My dad told me when he was small, I would never get screwed out of nothing.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get his guns and everything. Okay, so they were passed down through the
What
family.
is it, citizen?
Well, man.
Because
Sure.
I've been waiting to buy a freaking two-barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
Someday, as a customized to my liking, just to put on the wall. Never buy ammunition for it, just to have it on the wall, just to
Yeah,
look
it's just
at.
like cosmetic. Yeah. Sure.
Because I just like the looks of it.
Of course. Yeah. No, it's great.
But that's all it would be for.
Yeah. No problem.
But that's the whole problem is everybody seems to want to defame my character and slander me and single me out.
And try to call you violent for that and stuff like that.
Well, they just want to say, oh, I'm going to do this and that to whoever.
Oh my God.
And I'm not going to do nothing to anybody because the fact is I have, and I can get that sound violent because I know there's a law on verbal assault.
Yeah.
But the problem is that's a criminal law.
Right.
That's not civil. Okay. So the bottom line is, regardless how somebody else looks at what you say, you still have to go back to freedom of speech. And regardless of what a person sends as a video or a picture or God knows what, okay? At the end of the day,
Brother,
somebody wants to get you to come to them.
Speak.
You to put you in prison.
where's this
Will you
place?
fall for it?
I'd hope not.
If you're smart enough, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would hope I am. You know.
But what man is?
Right. So look.
There's a lot of guys that feed into
You
their
have my
desires.
ear, citizen.
And them sick. I have the right to feel the way they do.
Right. No, I don't believe in thought crimes.
But that's their feelings. But now, do they act on it?
Right, and that's the difference. So.
If they act on what they say, then they got something to worry about.
Right. So, Greg, this is my thing, man. Yeah, I mean, like the fact that you said the parents should be responsible, that means the absolute world to me. And
Well, they're
yeah, I think
responsible
more
because
people-
you're only supposed to be 18 and over to be on Facebook. Nobody on Facebook should be on Facebook unless they're actually over the age of 18, because the laws apply to the adults, not the kids.
Right.
And regardless how old the kid is, the parents are completely responsible because they gave them permission to be on Facebook. And they're responsible by law because they're supposed to also parent them.
Oh, 100%.
And if they are not parenting them right,
No.
they're trying to single a man out because they heard all their friends tell them, well, this guy is a
Yeah.
well, define that.
Okay.
You believe what you believe because of stereotypes that are all over the world, especially the girls that are friends with other females.
Yeah, and the girls definitely play into getting older men and all that.
Person,
Right.
because the law does apply.
So let me
But
tell
that's
you.
only with law enforcement.
Sure. And so let me tell you. Very good knowledge knowing that. Smart dude. Let me tell you. Yeah. Do you think? I told you I talked to Summer Man. Do you remember I told you that a couple minutes ago? Were you telling you that?
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, I'm not here to incriminate myself, regardless of who you are.
Okay. But do you remember me telling you that I talked to them a few minutes ago? That I talked to them? Okay. That's fine.
I don't follow people's business because it goes back to I'm not stalking you. So I can't confirm. I've been lied to, deceived by other people, and I'm not going to sit here and myself just because of
Okay, well, I'm not asking you to...
I'm not trying to say you are. I'm just telling you how I have common sense when it comes down to my constitutional rights.
I'm not asking you to yourself, okay? I am literally just saying that I absolutely understand that females are deceptive. Why do you think, after talking to them, I just came to talk to you? If I just took them at their word, then, hey, I wouldn't... If I just took them at their word, we could potentially be looking at a different night tonight. But I didn't do that because I understand how these females are.
Because I can't
I helped
drive
build
without her around because I have to get her because I don't have a vehicle.
Okay. Okay.
Thornier will buy.
Well, let me put it
What
like
do you
this.
want?
I have a vehicle, but I don't have to tell nobody whether or not I have or haven't because I do have
all-
privacy.
Absolutely.
All Thieves Guild members have
rights.
sworn loyalty.
But look, I
He is
understand
captain
females
of
are deceptive. So every time these people f you over in your life, I get it, man.
Well, just talk fast. I understand what you're saying. We already talked about it. I just told you as reference. I didn't want it to be led into this conversation about that.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you know, female nature is female nature. That's not going to change. You know that. So,
well, that's why I've had difficulty trying to find a wife. Because every time I meet a new woman, she tries to deceive me and f me over and put me in prison or destroy me, like if somebody was actually into my phone and listening to my conversations right now with you.
Right.
I'm not saying it's possible or unrealistic, but I've already talked to a private investigator and they told me flat out, it is possible.
Right. And, you know,
money to do it. Or they have people that know how to hack into the device to listen.
Look, and I'm willing, dude, I'm willing to truly get this cleared up, and whatever misconceptions they're trying to put on you, I'm willing to truly just hear you out and just say, hey man, these people are up to no good. Whatever. You just said some First Amendment, okay? I'm willing to hear that. But we're not going to operate under the assumption that, oh, I don't know who these people are. You know, I'm the wrong person for this. Out of all the people who have judged you in life and have just said, oh, he's this and that, writing you off.
Go inside and talk to Patrine if you want.
I'm not the one.
Be seen.
So let's just, we're going to operate under this conversation under the basic truth that Mandy and Summer talked to you. They were hitting you up online, this type of stuff. Did you say something back? Yeah, you did. You did. Whatever. Who cares? Okay? I'm more concerned about, why they're online in the first place, why their parents aren't monitoring them. I mean, is there anything about it they told you?
It's you. Hi.
Kids these days, they have no rights, right?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Why are the parents logging into her account and watching what's being texted?
Log into whose account?
A child's account.
No, log into whose account? Because I'm not talking hypotheticals with you right now. I'm logging into whose. Are we talking about this situation?
And they saw what was going on. Why didn't they stop what's going on before they led to this?
I'm with you.
So why ain't the parent monitoring what the kid's doing? Why am I having this conversation with you
I
when
agree.
the parent should be the one responsible for not monitoring their kid?
It's terrible parenting. It's terrible parenting. What do you think the parent should have monitored with the kid? Or you know what?
Because I read in the law.
No. We're talking about
property.
We're talking about Summer and Mandy right now.
Well, I'm talking about property.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about that with you.
I'm talking about the parents again, because the parents are the ones that are responsible for those kids.
But I'm talking about Summer and Mandy right now. So we're not going to refer to them as those kids because we're not
Hi
writing them
there.
off as pieces of...
Good morning. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Flindrell?
Well, they sent you
They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you.
I have no idea if they're...
Is this true?
Whoever.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? There is grave news from Skyrim. From Falkreath to Windhelm, the foul Daedra attacked the
It
land.
ended up being another person.
This
that
is
was
most
actually
disturbing. We
not
can
that
only
person's
hope this
guy,
madness
but
is
it had
over
pictures
soon.
of a girl.
That's, you know,
Take care.
Whatever
Good
happened with
day.
that, I'm only talking about Summer and
Hello.
Mandy right now. Okay.
Well, let's go back to that because that reflects upon this.
Right.
So until you can prove who's behind that account, which I never been able to prove,
Well, on which account? Summer's or Mandy's?
Anybody's account.
No. I'm not talking about hypotheticals with you right now.
That's not
I'm not talking about in generalities.
Facebook.
Okay. Look, Facebook sucks. I'm talking about Summer and Mandy right now. So if we're not interested,
I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
I just know what you're telling me.
Okay. Well, let's start with this. Where were they trying to bring you to?
How are you?
What country was it they were trying to bring you to?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Because I know people lie all the time on Facebook about their location, just like this woman tried to tell me she lived in New York, but said she also lived in Idaho.
Okay.
So
well, where were Summer and Mandy claiming they were from?
I have no idea.
What location
I have
did they give you?
no clue where they're from.
Okay. What city did they give you?
I don't know how to pinpoint a picture off of a person to pull evidence
I'm
back
really
to show their
tired.
IP address.
What city did they type they were from?
Yeah, my favorite customer.
Okay.
What do
Well,
you got?
I'm cool with talking about laws with you. I'm not going to talk to a liar. So if you just want to stone-faced lie in my face.
Stop lying to me.
If you want to lie in my face.
That's lying to me.
No.
I have credibility. I have letters to people who know I'm honest. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
If you want to lie to my
character now.
I'm not.
Because you know what's going on my phone. Why don't you talk to the people that are listening right now?
If you want to lie to my face, I'm not interested in
I'm not lying to nobody. I'm telling you the truth, sir. I don't know who you are. You didn't show me a badge. You didn't show me nothing.
I shouldn't sell it. I'm glad that's
I'm not.
shadow
You're
high.
getting singled out by somebody
I
that's
understand.
on Facebook.
So if you want to help me, unsingle you out, you can. But if we're just going to pretend that, oh, they said something, they didn't say something, well, that's with anybody, then I'm not interested in helping you out here, okay? I'm only going to help out people who want to be helped, all right? And if you're not going to be one of those people, because every time, it's just, well, that's everybody. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Every time, because I had a good view of you as a hard-working constitutional scholar. I assume we have the same views. Did you, by the way?
I don't have to talk about my HIPAA business.
Good. Well, we have the same views on that then.
Well, I'm just telling you. I don't have to tell you anything.
You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. But I also don't have to help you out with anything.
And
So
you don't have to
every,
lie to me.
I'm not lying to you. So every single time there is a brick. I came here with the intent. I thought of you as big brick wall. You know, as somebody who's high and grand. Is actually a good person. Every time you talk to this, oh, I don't know. Well, who said that? I don't know what they said. A brick is removed, and your reputation to me, this is you doing it to yourself. Reputation.
That right there.
You are destroying yourself.
Psychology 101.
No.
Yes,
Every
it is.
time you are tearing down a brick to make me think, you know what? You know what? This is just crap. I don't care about this.
Trying to twist what you believe is there on me by saying I'm a liar when I'm not. I'm an honest person, and I'm not going to sit here and incriminate myself just based off what you want to believe.
But you didn't break any laws here, I thought. What's there to incriminate if you didn't break any laws? What's there to incriminate then?
There is nothing.
Okay.
That's why this conversation should be taking place. Because the parents are responsible for anybody that is a kid that is on it.
Well, yeah, I agree the parents should be responsible.
Blaming
but
the
if you're
kid
not
is
gonna help me
wild,
understand
not
what
gonna
these
lie.
two crazy-ass females try to do to you, maybe I'll just take their word for it.
What word's that?
Their word? Well, their word is that you were sending them videos, that you were telling them you want to take, that you were telling them you want to, all of this crazy. And you know what? Oh, I can prove beyond. Did I see you with the camera in your house, you typing that stuff? No. But can I prove beyond a reasonable doubt? Well, absolutely, because I have the phone calls and I have everything. So if you just want to pretend it didn't happen, that's on you, man. That's on you, because it's their word, it's your word, or whatever. But right now, it's no. I'm going to cut you off right there. Right now, it's no word from you. So all I got is their word, and these messages, and pretty much it looks pretty damn true to me. So I think that kind
I'm
of
Phintius, owner and proprietor of the.
Because we're dealing with harmful material to a minor. We're dealing with solicitation.
I happen to
and
have
all
a
of that.
copy of Volume
That's
3
something that you
but
want
I'm
to just
afraid
not
it
give
is
a word on. Oh, that's cool with me,
special.
man.
Gwyneth would be
Look,
terribly
if you just thought
disappointed
this
if
was
it was
First
gone when he
Maybe
came
so.
to pick it up.
Maybe so.
You know it's right?
I wish I had.
All my minor.
No.
I don't know him. It's a matter. Feel free to wait for him if you want.
That's not a real law.
Yeah, it's in the books.
No,
I
it's
found
not.
it.
What can I
It's
interest
about
you?
retaliation. I know what you're trying to get at. I know what you're trying to do because
So
you're trying to
no. It's their word versus no words from you. And you know what? I came here because I've been f***ed over by females too, man. I've been f***ed over by females. I get it, dude. I
You
get
don't
it.
like me, do you?
I don't not like.
you. Okay.
But you're taking your word is what you're trying to say.
Do you understand that the amount of patience that I have endless patience, more than you do, I promise you. The amount of patience that I have means I do like you, because we need more people like you who actually understand their rights and all this type of stuff. That part I respect the shit out of, but there's a difference between knowing your rights and just being a flat out just...
Good day.
See,
Then
that's
don't be.
Why he say it like that?
Say those things.
What I do?
Okay. If you're not a then don't be a... Why were you saying this stuff to them? Let's start with that. If you're not a... Why did that happen? Why did the conversation continue with them? Let's start with that.
Did you read everything?
I read the stuff that they said.
Oh, that's winner.
Did I read everything? Nope. So maybe you can fill in the blanks before I read thousands of pages.
Here for my book.
Thousands of pages.
Menkar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Of course, here you
Well, I
go.
heard the phone call.
Keep us in mind for any future needs.
I also know
Thank
how
you,
people can read
thank
something
you.
on Facebook,
I can't tell you how
and
long
someone
I've been
will
looking for this
believe
book.
in their defense that that person really did that because somebody, which is also a form.
I follow you.
Oh, I don't agree.
And they are.
But do you agree that
they condone solicitation of material, which also violates the indecent law that has to do with part of the privacy law.
Okay. All I'm asking is, there was some stuff said. Is some of it First Amendment? Sure. Can some of it be taken as an overstep of that? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Brother, what?
So, I'm just asking why it
he was gonna
happened,
get closer to
okay?
the door.
Because
I
I
was
don't
gonna
think you're a
pick
bad
back
person,
real
but if it's just going to be, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, this and that.
Greetings,
I'm
Nord.
not going to discuss things because it goes back to, even if you got electronic device, at the end of the day, it can also be thrown out. And I know that.
Okay.
So
well,
I'm not trying to tell
well,
you
yeah,
I
that's
know
fine.
this and that.
Well, that's fine.
I'm not trying to
Unless I
argue.
get a true explanation, I'm willing to just walk away right now and end this. I am. You know, and that's totally fine. I'm willing to just walk away and end this right now. Okay? And you can go your way, I'll go my way, but I promise you, okay? It's their word. Right now, all I got is their word, okay? I'm not saying, obviously, you're not where they are right now, and that
I don't
speaks.
know where anything about whoever. So I'm not. I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about Summer and Mandy right now, okay?
And they are blowing whatever it is you believe out of proportion.
Okay. What are they blowing out of proportion, then? Because
if you read all this, you would know.
Okay, well, I have this right here. I really want to do every fetish I'm into. You have no idea how much I would love watching.
What?
I would love that. I would love that if you did that someday for me. I'm 100% serious. I can't wait till I build my $100 million custom mansion. I just wanted to tell you and let you know it's going to be awesome. So that's fiction.
Yeah. Because the only way a person can build a house of that caliber is if they had the money. I don't have the money right now.
Okay. So why are you trying to say you have $100 million?
I have fiction. It's called part of your First Amendment right. I can say whatever I want.
So you're trying to chalk up you saying $100 million as your First Amendment right? That's what you're saying that was?
That's not deceiving. That has to do with I have the right to elaborate on something that I could dream of.
Did you really think that you saying $100 million
What is it
was
now?
your First Amendment right when you said that? Did you really think that?
How goes it?
Truly,
Welcome,
did you think that was your
friend,
First
to the...
Amendment right to say that to them? Did you
Be
really
seeing you.
believe that? It's an honest question. Do you
Go
really
ahead,
think that was your First Amendment right to say that?
Have you been following me? Lead.
Oh, I do, but I also know about lying, okay?
I mean, I don't know what...
So do you have $100 million?
I don't have to have it. Or
Very
don't.
well.
Okay.
I can see.
The
I know
bottom
that
line
Daedric
is,
cults
I
are for the adventurous,
dream, or anybody can
open-minded
dream
thinker.
about wanting to do
Daedric
that.
worship holds
That's
many
not illegal to
rewards.
fantasize. When I was a kid, they told me that you can actually
Mythic Dawn were the
make
ones?
anything up in the store.
You have to believe me.
Okay.
I truly
Well, I'm
had
asking
no
you,
idea. I mean,
what about
Menkar
you saying,
Cameron's
I'm
views
gonna
on
build a
Mehrunes
$100
Dagon
million
are
house?
fascinating,
What about
but
that
to
you as a
murder
First
the
Amendment
Emperor...
right when you said that? What about that was...
Whether or not a person
Yes,
gets with me or not,
I
that's
really
their
know very
decision.
little.
I'm
They
not
come,
gonna
I've
sit
never
there and hold
actually
them
met...
to it yet until we were together.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a
And
member
when
of the Mythic
I
Dawn.
come up with the money to do what I
had
want
set
in
up a
life,
meeting
that's
with
my
the sponsor,
decision. Now,
as he
I
called
can have
himself.
a dream. That
Take
doesn't
this
mean
note
it's
they
fiction,
gave.
and it doesn't mean it's
Yes?
a lie. It could be whenever it happens. There's no date on it.
Farewell.
Okay, so that's how you're trying to justify this message? Truly, I'm not...
I'm just saying it's a date. There's no date. There's no time away.
Okay. But is that... Do you think that justifies...
I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm asking you a question.
You're obviously
Only asking.
You want to put me in prison?
How is it... I'm asking
Well,
about...
because of everything else you think I would do to them.
Okay. Well, if you gave someone $100 million house, I think you should probably do whatever you want with them if they're living that
No,
lavishly.
actually, it goes back to the fact I can't do nothing with them until they're 18 anyways.
Okay.
If they're legally the age they say they are, I have no idea how I'd feel about doing something like that with them anyways.
Okay.
But I know it's illegal in this country to do that to a woman anyways.
Okay.
I know the law against
What
it.
do you
That's
need?
why I would never
You're not-
do that.
Okay. So now we both know that
They'll-
you said those messages then.
This just
Okay.
might be the.
Oh,
we
the
need to
$100
get that
million
fourth book.
thing.
Let's go.
No, you want to incriminate me to get me to say
Follow
something
me.
that admits my
No, you
I know
already
how to
admitted
get to
it.
the
I
part
don't.
of the
Oh,
sewers where we
absolutely.
need
No,
to
you
meet
don't.
the sponsor.
Absolutely.
No, you don't.
So,
That's fiction.
what? The $100 million thing was fiction?
All I did was talk about something that you were talking about. And you think I said that.
That you said $100 million?
I can talk about whatever I want.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, now that I do have confirmation that you said the $100 million thing.
You don't have any confirmation.
Oh, I do.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah, I do.
But with who?
With me? Oh, with myself. I'm my witness.
You're not.
Well, not only am I the witness, I also have the messages. So,
No, you don't.
yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
You want to put me in prison?
If I wanted to do that, I wouldn't be here talking to you. The reason I asked you that, so you can admit to writing the messages.
This was mine. I'm not in a court.
Okay. The reason I'm asking that, so you can say that you wrote this message and
I could say
you
off
talked about.
record. I can say
Okay,
off
you said it
record.
off record. You said it off record. We'll stick with that. That's totally fine. You said it off record.
Stick
And
together.
You said they're not 18 anyway. Okay.
I don't know how old they are. I could assume they're 18. I could assume they're. I don't know.
Okay. Well, how old did they say they were? How old did they say they were?
They never said.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
So what did if you said they weren't 18?
Because I don't believe what they say because I know
Okay.
how females deceive
Okay.
and lie.
I'm not even saying the AJ said was right. I'm just saying how old did they tell you they were? I'm willing to end this right now.
I don't know how old they are. I'm being honest.
How old did they claim they were then? Let's start with that.
Like I said, I don't know how old they are.
How old did they claim they were?
I don't know.
I gotta fix
Okay. Well,
I'm not gonna go off
I'm
what
willing.
somebody said
I'm
because they
willing.
have freedom of speech too.
I'm not saying we're going off that. I'm just saying what did they claim they were? If you're an honest guy, let's hear it.
That has nothing to do with honesty.
Oh, absolutely it
No,
does.
it doesn't.
You know?
Because that's the part is trying to get a person to admit to
But
what
if
it's
they're
talked about
they're
because
not really that age, then
I don't know how old they are.
Okay. Good.
There's a lot of people that lie online about how old they are.
Okay. Did you assume that they were the age they said they were?
I have no idea how old they are.
Okay. So you really don't know.
I don't know how old anybody is on that.
Okay. Are you sure?
Because, no, I've talked to women that said they're 19 years old.
Get my
I've
back.
talked to women that said they were 19, turned out to say that
Okay.
later on they said they were 28, and then later on they said they were 46.
Greg, all I'm interested in right now is what do they claim they were?
Over
because
here!
they told me in person they were a certain age, okay? And if they claim something different, well, that falls on them. So how old do they claim they were? So this is about saving yo ass right now. How old do they claim they were?
Stick together!
Oh, you know.
Over here!
Oh, you know.
I don't
Oh, no. If you're
Over
signing off
here!
on the penal code of the law, you know. So I'm only interested right now in what they told me they were. 'Cause I'm trying to match it up with I'm trying to match it up with what they told me they were. So I'm when it comes to sending videos and saying, oh, I want to talk, that's why it's important.
Obviously, you want to be in prison just for that.
I want you in prison just for that. You understand? I could have just taken their word for it. You understand that, right? You understand I didn't have to come here and talk to you? If it was about that, I would be the one talking to you. Okay? So how old did they claim they were? Because they claimed something
Because
to me.
you don't have a case, that's why you came here.
Oh, no. Based on their word, oh, there's a case. There's a case, all right. But you know what? I'm willing to unwind this with you because, yeah, it's even that female has to be over, and I don't trust them, to be honest with you. I really don't. Okay? But if this is going to be a brick wall, what choice do they have but to trust them? They have to be right if you're not telling me anything different, you know? So how old do they claim they were to you?
No idea how old they are.
Okay.
I've never met anybody online.
Okay.
I don't know how old they are. I'm not going to go off what somebody else might have said.
No. We ain't talking with Mido. Okay. If you didn't confirm it, fair enough. Okay. And maybe that can excuse
have
everything
no
else.
idea
What
how old they are.
what did they say they were?
I'm not going to repeat anything a person tells me.
It's time to repeat it right now. What did did they claim they were?
I have to repeat nothing.
You know, I'm willing to stop talking to you right now and write all this off. I really am. Okay. I am just asking, what did they claim they were?
Back a little bit because I feel a little bit.
That's fine. Take your time. All I'm interested in is the truth, okay? But if I ain't gonna hear it from you, I'll just assume that Summer and Mandy told me the truth.
Why does the age matter?
Why does the age matter?
What do you
think
mean,
sending this to a
why?
5-year-old would have been appropriate?
I have no idea how old anybody is online.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you on that?
Yes, I do understand that. And just
there's
because...
a law about age, so unless I can prove who's behind an account, let's just go back to the one statement like I said about parents, okay? So if the person is...
All right, the room with the
age you
table
say
is
they
just through
are, it
this
sounds
door.
like you're telling me.
I happen to know
In so
that
many
if you go
words,
up
How
the
did I tell you they
stairs
were?
there,
I have no
you
idea.
can.
I don't
I think
recall.
I'd better
I
be
didn't
the
say
one to
anything,
handle the
right.
meeting.
But either
You'll
way,
be my.
regardless of age or not, the bottom line is, and this is what it really comes down to, there's a law that has to do with age.
No,
If
it
I
should
actually
be
do
me.
something illegal
I
with
have a
their
blood
age
debt to
or
repay
whoever's
these
age
mythic
or
dawn
whatever
assassins.
person I talk to, the thing is, I'd like to know who.
Okay.
Good.
I know what people are trying to do here, and this is also.
I am going to tell you what they told me when you tell me what they told you.
I already know I can't trust
I'm
people
glad to
with
have you
that
at my.
bottom line, because this is exactly what.
Okay. And you know what? If it turns out they're stone cold liars of your age is different from what they told me, then damn. Then you know what? Maybe I got to go talk to them again, and maybe I just got to forget about your end of this. But you know, that's not something that I feel needs to be done unless we get to the truth about what they were telling you. Because look, I know these girls. They like to f with guys online. I know it, man. I know it, and that's why I'm still trying to convince you and tell you this could be happening to you.
Sounds like.
I told you to come along.
So how did they play
Brothers.
I'm not going to say age unless I can actually vouch for the fact of how old they are, which I don't have any proof or evidence to prove it. And regardless of what people say on Facebook, it still goes back to whether or not you can prove what gets said.
Well,
I'm not trying to be mean to you. I know you don't like hearing what I have to say, and I understand you think I'm an idiot about this.
You're not an idiot.
But either way, I'm not a
You're
liar.
being an idiot about your own sake, that's for sure.
No,
so,
because I do have privacy, and if somebody says, I got... Well, regardless of what you saw or what you read, the point is, at the end of the day, I'm not going to incriminate myself.
So,
you know what?
you want to become one of
said
the
they're not
chosen
18
of
yet. I can't do
Mehrunes
that with them
Dagon.
anyway. I'll just take that. Yes.
The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great.
Regardless of assumption, I wouldn't get.
I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other
Well,
books,
you just told
you will
me
possess
that
the key
you said,
to
why are
enlightenment.
their parents watching them, and they're not 18 yet? So that's enough
But do
for
you
me to
have the wit and
understand that you
strength?
they're underage.
I have no idea how old they are. The reason why I'm saying I don't know how old. No.
Miss me with
I told you to come along.
I don't know.
I'm not
Brothers,
interested in
kill
hearing anything
them.
but the truth. If you're not going to tell me the truth, I don't want to hear
Let
it.
me ask you a question.
I don't want to. If it's not going to be truthful, I don't want to hear it. You can ask me, but I don't.
There's someone else here.
Imperial Septum!
Be glad. Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
I live with my mother.
The dawn is
They can live with their parents too.
breaking.
I have no idea.
Tell us, paradise. Die, unbeliever.
We're not playing those games right now. We're not playing those games right now. No.
A little closer.
We're not playing.
Lord.
How old did they tell you they were?
Whatever you need.
I have no idea how old they are.
The soup, the blades.
I know you don't know.
I'll
how
see
they
you
are.
back at Cloud Ruler Temple.
How old do they
Good luck.
claim they were to you? I'm trying to help you out with this because they told me an age that I'm not necessarily sure I
You
believe.
are
And
weak,
if they told you
like
something
the
different,
gods you
well,
pray
I
to.
think this gets turned around for you a lot quicker. Truly. What?
I mean, me. There's 20 different females I talk to.
Yes.
If not more than that.
Okay.
So to confirm how old these people are, I have to be able to witness and talk to them in person, which I never have.
Why not? Why don't you go meet them?
Do you understand? A cop could be sitting around the corner and put me in jail?
Oh, really? So are these like or something or what?
No, anybody.
No, I mean, well,
Because
Mandy and Summer like were they like?
Anybody that is a female that wants to a man and put him in jail because they go to them. They can put them in jail and prison and say, you were me, you were basically making me, because the fact is, we believe you're going to do something to me. And they can make anything
Oh
up
no,
illegally.
I mean,
and make it fall
were
through.
they asking you for money to with them? Were they asking you for that or not?
I
I don't know why you bring stuff up like that.
Well, I'm asking you, were they asking that or not? Were they asking that or not? Were they charging you money for anything?
Did you read all the texts?
Yes, I did actually. I did. Since you don't want to help me fill in, I read everything from A to Z 2 times. Then I skimmed through it a 3rd. I read everything.
Well, regardless of what got said, I can't recall everything that was said because thousands of people.
Well, let me ask you, did you ever pay them money for anything? Did you pay Mandy and Summer for any favors or anything like that?
I don't pay anybody on that.
Did you pay them for any favors? Okay, so did you pay them for any favors?
Did you hear what I said?
Okay, so did you do it? Did you do it? Did you pay them or not?
What?
Did you pay them and did you transfer them any money for anything? Did you or not?
I don't have to discuss this because this.
You know what? You're right. You don't have to discuss it. And you know what? If you want to walk away and not discuss it again, I'm going to laugh my ass off at what you just did. Okay?
Why? Because you're
Okay.
coming up next to me like
Oh,
this?
no,
You're close to me?
No.
Yes.
No. I'm just going to laugh.
No, you're laughing because you think I'm stupid and bullshit.
Gonna laugh.
But I've been around enough people that do that to me, just like the company I work for.
No.
Get in my face, me, tell me I'm this and that. Just like anybody in the world could belittle me.
I'm not belittling you. You're belittling yourself right
I'm
now.
not. That's right there. That's psychology, what you just did.
No.
Yes, it is. Because you don't read psychology books.
Well, you obviously don't read some of the law, and that's totally fine with me. And you know what? I'm going to back away. Seems like you didn't pay them for anything. So if you wanted to go meet them, you said, I don't want a cop coming to me or anything.
I don't go
Well,
to
what,
people.
do cops arrest people for meeting people over 18?
Yeah.
In what way?
Because if that person feels that person's a threat, and regardless of what the text message got said, the person, and I'm saying regardless of anybody I text, anybody.
Well, this isn't. You didn't pay them. There's no threat between any of you guys. So your ass just said that the cop was meeting. Your ass knew they were underage.
Well, regardless of how old a person is, even if they're 30 years old, they can be in jail.
No,
Yes,
unless
No.
you can't just go meet somebody. No, you can't. There's no instance of that happening. No. So your ass knew they were underage.
No, I'm not saying nothing about age. Because like I told you before, no, I didn't. I live with my mother, and I'm the age of I'm not going to assume something on how they are, any more than just because a person can say, I live with my parents, or their aunt, or their sister, or their brother, or whatever. At the end of the day, I don't know how old anybody is.
Why was it said so? Again, it was said here. Sit here, you have no idea how much I love watching you stop. Why'd you say it?
I mean, you're disgusting.
This is what you wrote.
I don't know anybody writes anything like that.
It was right before the $100 million house message. Said there's a lot of stuff I will introduce to.
I seriously don't, because I don't go back and remember everything I talk about.
Here was a video of a lady herself sent to them. Okay. Here it was said, when you guys come, I'm gonna. It ha-
That just sounds like company style.
And here it was said, you guys are gonna be my little puppy dogs. I'm gonna have the time of my life with you.
That's
What is?
what you just said.
Well, how's it?
Because you're making stuff up now.
Yeah. You see when I read messages that you didn't say?
But let me ask you this.
No, I'm gonna stop you right there.
No, let me talk, please.
I'm gonna stop
I
you
have the
right
right to
there.
speak.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
No, you're not.
When I started reading messages that you didn't say, you said that. You're trying to set me up. The message you did say, you just sat there. You didn't say.
Because I didn't have. I can say
No.
whatever I want about
When there's actually stuff said that's untrue, you start defending yourself.
I talk to a lot of people.
Oh, I ain't trying to hear that. When there is stuff that is said that's not true, you start defending yourself. When there's stuff that is true, you just don't say anything or you deflect and.
You're trying to read my psychology.
Well, I already read it. Okay. I already read it. Your ass got caught. I give you props for getting me and stuff. You got to give me props for getting you and stuff.
What's that?
Oh, your reactions to true messages or to untrue messages.
Because I read what the law says.
No, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that.
It's what's in psychology books about how cops actually deter a person based off their behavior. I know.
Yeah, your ass got caught just now. Oh, you did. Oh, you did.
Because psychology also tells you that a person can also say certain things and they have to incriminate them in the courtroom. I know you're going to say your word matters, and I understand that. But I also know I can retaliate with other things.
You have nothing.
Yes. You don't know that, but whatever. You really believe I would just let myself be in even if I didn't do it. Even if you want to believe I did something just because I retaliated against a statement.
You know, Greg?
I know you don't like me, and I know that you think I'm guilty of something, so that's fine.
You know,
Put me in jail, put me in prison, that's okay,
you
because
know,
that would have, like, every other women that have been doing this to me since I was a kid.
You know,
It doesn't matter.
I don't think it's fair what these women have done to you.
It doesn't matter.
And I don't dislike you. I just dislike how we're just not fully honest about everything. That's all.
I'm not lying.
We're leaving out a lot of stuff.
I don't have to talk about a lot of things.
You ever heard the phrase lying by omission?
No, I'm not lying. Because I don't have to talk about certain things. It goes back to incriminating a person.
Oh, it's not incriminating.
Well, actually, if a person admits to something that they didn't say, or didn't talk about it, or don't talk about it, you're still going to basically, that's part of psychology.
My God, I went through half of my
into believing they're still guilty of something when they're not. It's called admission of guilt.
Oh, well, you're not. I'm not saying you're guilty or not guilty. All I know is they sent you messages, you sent them messages. Some of them could have been taken as a little bit risque, or a little bit. That's all. And you know, maybe a lot of people, including.
Am I going to see a courtroom in this?
Do you think you should?
No. Because I didn't do nothing to nobody, and I never went near anybody. And there's a lot of women online that want me to come to them, and I won't.
And I agree with you on that.
And you know why I won't? Because, like I said before, they can me. Get a cop there, sitting there, waiting for me. And why can they do that?
Because they're women.
Because they could feel scared and threatened.
No.
And I don't have to say nothing wrong. I can say everything nice to them. Be the nicest guy in the world. Polite and everything.
Yeah.
And they can still twist it.
Okay. But Greg, I'm just going to tell you, man, that's not what happened here. You know that. That's not what happened here.
I already know what you want to do to me after tonight. Because this is before Christmas. It doesn't matter. My dad. Well, it doesn't matter.
So you're just going to give up and you're just going to give up now and just accept this?
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I might after everybody that does this. Because nobody gives a about me, and you don't, and you never will.
You know, Greg, I do give a but you are burning every single bridge. You are.
I'm not lying.
I am your.
My dad after Christmas.
And it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair what's happened to you. But right now, I am your bridge to get out of this. And you are burning the bridge right now.
No, I'm not.
You don't determine what burns the bridge. I'm wood. You have the match.
Let me ask you a
You
question.
can't determine what burns the bridge.
I told you about parents.
I agree, and I agree with you.
Whose phone is that? Off of.
They're just the parents' phone.
Okay.
And
if it's the parents' phone, it's supposed to be their account.
You are in a losing battle right now, and I am telling you, you are in a pit full of alligators. I'm throwing you the rope. Every single deflection, ounce of I hear, that rope gets higher and higher to where your little stumpy hands are out of reach. Whose phone is it? It doesn't matter. It's the person who's texting. Okay.
No, it's whose phone is it?
Good evening.
That's their property.
Greg,
It's not.
the rope just got a little bit higher.
No, it goes back to the property law.
The rope just got even a little bit higher.
No, it doesn't.
I ain't trying. No.
That's like if my phone was my mother's phone, she would be irresponsible if I do something illegal.
You don't.
But in so many words, she's also responsible.
You will
herself.
not determine how much the bridge burns or how much the rope burns. If you want to burn this bridge right here, that's totally fine with me. Okay? It ain't my ass that said all this.
Said what? That's why they wanted to record?
The dog. Well, you can face away from it. I don't care.
No, I don't like the cold.
Well met.
I'm sorry if I have that. Plus my legs are hurting from standing out here.
Oh, you gotta go to the gym more.
No, that ain't the reason.
Greg, I understand guys have you over and over again.
What?
Girls have you over.
It is in you. Check.
Don't let
I'll
it
keep
happen
studying
again right
the first
here.
2 volumes of the
I'm gonna
commentaries.
put this away if we can just be honest. Do you want me to put these away? I'll put them away. I'll rip these up right in front of you. But I want an honest Greg. I don't want this deflecting Greg. I don't want this Greg. It's just me and you right now.
Who knows?
Okay?
I might turn up something before you.
want me to
Yes. Bye.
I can take them off your hands if you want me to.
Do you want to rip it up? I'll rip it up. Here, take half of it. We'll rip it up together. All right, we're gonna rip it up right now.
But that's not the point.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's.
If there was evidence.
There's evidence. You know
I know
that.
you still have a copy. You think I'm stupid? I was born yesterday.
Of course, I can just print another copy out. You know that.
I know you.
I don't have another copy on me. But
But you have it. You have it on your.
Of course I do. But I'm willing to throw this trash away right now. I'm willing to not use it.
That electronic information is still there.
It is. It's always going to be there. It's going to be there. It's going to be there. Nothing happens. It's going to be there. Here right now. It's going to be there no matter what. That never goes away. Okay? But I'm willing to put this away. I'm willing to just talk to you honestly. Okay? Look, I'm willing to be honest with you if you're honest with me. But we can't do this deflection and get your... I understand, man. I understand.
You know,
I get it.
you're not supposed to against a person.
Yeah, I get it.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to put these right here in this bush. I'll pick them up.
You check back.
It's not right to also
You too.
person by trying to say they're liars when they're not. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about what I know or what I don't know because it doesn't help the situation.
No, it doesn't.
Because either way, you want to believe on your side just like they want to believe on their side. That's why I don't go to females because I've been taught by, well, not taught, I've been told by plenty of men, and this is the truth, women could basically put a man in prison just going to them.
Greetings to you.
If I wanted to believe what they said, I wouldn't stand here this long talking to
I
you.
turned up
You know
copies
that.
of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues,
OSHA,
main
I
car
drove
Cameron.
employer, I'm not-
But more to the point, I'll continue to study the.
It's just a side thing.
The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it. Yes.
Gordon?
Be seeing you.
I don't see no documentation.
I don't have my ID on me. It's in the car. So.
You mean you have a badge?
I don't have a badge.
Okay.
Okay. But
My question is this. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay. After tonight, when we don't talk anymore, is this gonna go to court or am I gotta worry about something?
Well, you know.
Because I'm just asking you as an honest person to another person.
If I tell you, are we going to be honest with each other? If I tell you, are we going to be honest with each other?
I've been honest. I'm just telling you I don't have to talk about certain things. And I have the right to.
You have the right, absolutely.
I don't have
And I
to.
also have the right to divulge as little information as I wanted to, but I want to be just transparent with you, but you're not being transparent with me.
I know that. Well, maybe you're not, somebody else can be.
I'm not. Nobody is. So look.
Well, somebody
look,
could be.
look,
If they were.
look.
I'm saying if they were, it's possible. I'm not going to say who.
I suppose it is.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, actually,
Okay.
private investigator.
Check.
Well, do you want me to answer
Farewell.
your question now?
Yes, you can answer.
Okay. Do you have anything to worry about after tonight? Well, I think that's up to you, truly. Because, you know, talking about laws, I know the laws. I ain't going to you one way or the other. I'm not going to say I'm going to call anybody. I'm not going to say I'm not going to call anybody. I'm just going to say there's a reason I'm standing out with you this far. And if it was really about pinning anything on you, I could have done that already. We did that before I even came here. So I hope you understand that. I understand your mom's getting old. You got to take care of her. You love her to death. I know she's a woman, but you love her to death. Okay.
I love my mother as much as I love the fact that she did what she did to me.
Okay.
But in so many words, I don't love her the way you think I love her.
She's your family, and I get that.
No, you don't know my family. That's where privacy comes in again. You don't know my business.
Okay.
Regardless of what you want to believe, don't assume things. Please.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Well, look, I think you're a good enough person. I don't think you're evil. I don't think you're a monster. Okay.
I can be as evil as I want to be if I want to be, but I'm not.
Right. Right. And I am fully aware of that. And if I thought you were evil, I wouldn't take the time to talk to you. Okay.
Well, you would have cops here arresting me. That's what you would have done.
What is it,
I mean, you're a smart guy. So.
Well, if you
Moves
had
with such
enough evidence
grace.
to get me on something, then
I
yes,
wonder what
you
it
would.
is.
Well, that's not what determines anything.
This thing still headed quite a bit long.
He's pretty amazing. Plus, he teaches us. You have.
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $8 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
What's up, guys? The sponsor of this video is Red Pill Threads. Very easy sponsor to work with because I can't wait to wear the shirts myself. They're coming to the mail to me as I'm making this. Be sure to check out their stuff. Grassroots company, you're supporting small business, but check out their awesome designs they have for people of all views. Check out their Doe 36 shirt. I think a very creative thing, poking fun at Bill Clinton for being on the Epstein's client list. Check out many of their other designs, foreign pop and all of that. Super cool stuff. I can't wait to wear them in the videos, and use the promo code POACHERS for 10% off your order. Get you a discount on it and get you some awesome shirts for you and the whole family. Very well made and made by someone who you can trust. So without further ado, get you a shirt and let's get into the video. Channel
Good
is a
to
group of
see
investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on how they partake in these conversations online with people. People that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society to be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is the subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Might have to come closer. The audio might cut out. How's it going, man? What's your name?
Andy.
Andy, nice to meet you. My name is Gordon. Got some messages to Emily here we should probably go over. Do you want to talk a bit over there in private so where people can't really overhear?
Okay.
All right.
Greetings.
Sorry to get you here. I just don't want to go near your parents or anything like that. How you doing today?
Not too bad.
Good, good. That's for your safety, just so you can be assured I'm not here to take any money from you, extort you, hurt you, or anything like that, okay? That's why we're recording.
Play till 10.
Yeah, we just talk on the side of the building here so nobody really asks or sees.
Well Hello met. There. Be seeing you.
That worked. Any knives on you at all?
Nope.
Okay.
My name is Selena Ara.
Mind if we're just on the even ground here, just kind of on the concrete?
Well, some.
All right.
What was it called again? I think I'll have to.
Like this. How long have you been working here for?
Farewell.
Got it. You get paid okay?
Yeah.
Nice, man. You live with your parents still?
No. My dad passed away.
Oh.
I'm in Cottage Grove.
Okay. You live with like roommates or something?
Yeah.
Or? Okay. That's cool, man. So do you kind of know what I'm like here to talk to you about?
I do not.
Okay. So, for anything, like, who is Emily?
A friend of mine on Facebook.
Okay, got it. So, you're familiar with who Emily is?
Yes.
In a way, okay. Why do you think I'd be talking to you about her?
Because I sent her a message.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. Any messages in particular?
I know she asked if she wanted, if we can meet up. I just wouldn't ever meet up with her.
Okay. Did you kind of say you were interested in that ever?
I told her that I was interested, but never wanted to actually meet up.
Why not?
One, because of her age.
Oh, how old did she tell you she was?
She said she was 11.
Oh, okay. I guess that kind of makes sense then.
Right. It's like she asked if I wanted to come over yesterday, and I just told her I was at a friend's house because his son got hit by a car.
Okay. Did he actually get hit by a car?
No.
Oh.
I just didn't want to go meet up with her.
Got it. Did you ever agree to meet up?
I never agreed to meet up, no.
Interesting. Well, did you ever like say I want to meet up or?
At one point I did say I wanted to meet up, but I just got.
What brings you to
Wised up.
Yes.
You know, I'm not gonna
This
do
is a.
it.
Okay. But you offered
That
to
gives
meet
me
up.
an.
I did offer once.
Okay. Got it.
Excellent.
Got it.
But before you go, you're going
so
to
I
need.
just want to go over some of these. Like,
A
I
few-
know you're trying to get your life
the
back
formula
on track
look-
with a lot of,
Now that
I know.
I mean,
the elixir of expiration is a multi-purpose
Yeah.
potion that was obviously created with the dungeon. The formula describes many magnitudes of
How
the
old
brew.
were you when that happened?
If you bring me 10
So I got
samples
in
of
trouble
nerve,
when I was 19
and I'll
or
make the
17.
best place for you.
They
Good
almost
luck.
didn't get to complete high school because of this.
How goes?
But yeah,
If you need to know more about,
she added me as a friend.
Sure.
And asked me if I
may
wanted
I
to meet
interest
up
you in some
a
of
few
my
times.
fine
I just
wares?
would never meet up.
How old was the person that they say you got in trouble for?
She was a freshman.
Okay.
I was a junior in high school.
So how old would she have been?
Be careful in shape.
Okay. Got it. So you went to prison for that?
Yeah.
How long?
I did 21 months.
Damn, that's like a life sentence in Oregon.
Yeah.
Have you been on like kind of mostly the straight and narrow after that?
I have. I haven't been in trouble in 24, almost 25 years.
Yeah. So how did kind of this internet stuff start then?
I honestly don't remember.
How long ago was it?
Just a couple months ago.
Okay. I'm not talking about with Emily. I just mean
No
like
telling
getting
what
on
else
like these
resides there
apps and just, you know.
So
Hello
I'm
there.
on like what is it? Kick or whatever it's called. But I hardly ever get on there anymore. I'm hardly ever on my apps anymore.
Why don't you go on?
Because I used to have a bunch of friends that were on it.
Got it.
But I mean, I'm just not on them much anymore.
Yeah. Kind of chilling like on Facebook and.
I hardly get on Facebook anymore.
What have you been like focusing on?
Call of Duty.
Okay.
Call of Duty.
Thanks for your service.
I do. See, I play Call of Duty, Fortnite, and PUBG.
Okay, which one's your favorite?
Call of Duty.
You do the Battle Royale on there, or?
Sometimes.
Got it.
I'm more into the zombies, though.
Got it. Got it. Well, a lot of zombies in Oregon.
Right? Yeah. We call those creature of the night.
Yeah. Okay, so do you kind of know, like, I mean, obviously you seem like an honest and upfront guy. I mean, do I have to go through all these, or can we just kind of talk about it? Okay. What was kind of said to Emily that you think I'd be bringing up?
That I wanted to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did y'all ever talk about, like, I mean, obviously I don't think you ever met her, but, like, did y'all ever talk about, like, stuff y'all were going to do together?
I brought it up once, and then, just like I said, just once, and then I was like, you know, I can't be doing this.
Right. Well, I appreciate the accountability. What was kind of brought up? I mean, I didn't read all these.
That I wanted to see her, and then I just wanted to kiss her.
Okay. Did y'all ever talk about, like, God, how do I say this? Like,
I honestly don't remember.
okay.
I am going to admit that I had a 90-minute grand mal seizure about 5 years ago, so my memory's not the same.
Have you been good since then?
I have.
Okay. What do you think caused that seizure?
Stress related.
Oh,
Yeah, they determined it was sort of stress related.
What was kind of going on with, like, what was kind of going on in your life at that point?
I know I woke up that morning, went out and had a cigarette, and my ex-girlfriend now just came out and started laying into me.
Like,
I don't even remember what it was about.
like, was she, like, was it verbal or physical? Okay. I guess that's why she's your ex, right? Jeez Louise, what kind of happened? Were you ever married at all?
I was married 9 years, took 20 years.
How many kids of your own?
Nope.
What happened?
44, no kids. I'm not gonna have kids with somebody that's with anybody else gonna go out and cheat.
Oh, is that what she did?
I was a wildland firefighter. I was out on a fire, and she decided my best friend was better in bed.
Your best friend? Is he still your best friend?
Nope. If I go to Medford, I'm gonna get.
Oh, man, it's been a rough life. Oh, you said you have a daughter that would have been 7. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. Right after my divorce, I got with this lady, got pregnant, and she started smoking meth.
Jesus Christ. Can't find a good partner to save your life.
Nope.
God, this is like, it makes this right here like, I mean, I get it, man. I mean, I get wanting to find somebody at this point. So I wanted to bring up this message here. Oh, gosh.
Think you guys are Homeland Security?
No, we're not in DHS. I think we'd be a lot more official looking if we were.
Are you guys part of that catch?
I wouldn't say it's really that. I mean, we're not like a TV show or anything, but it's more like
videos.
With that Chris Hansen guy? Yeah, but that would be like you come meet in the house, and yeah, it's too much YouTube.
It's really like I lead up sometime, but I just realized that I not a good idea. Every time she'd bring it up, I would always find an excuse.
Right.
An excuse not to meet up.
Right.
It's like I said, she wanted to meet up last night, but it's like I said, I told her I was at my voice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because here it was asked, like, you said I've never kissed a little girl before. She said, what do you want to kiss her on your lips and see the bra and panties?
Get out of here.
And he said, what else do you want to try other than kissing? You have a nice body. So, you did ask us here.
No?
No.
You
didn't ask us here?
I did ask her. I never seen it before.
Oh, okay. What was kind of the, I guess, what was kind of your gig in asking to see her?
I honestly don't know. I was going through a hard time.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't thinking.
Got a little bit carried away?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be on tomorrow.